everybody, and welcome back to Gale and Darling Play a Shining Pearl Nuzlocke. We are in the beautiful Eterna City Gym. Isn't it gorgeous? Don't you wish you could just go into a building and it was just full of trees?
I've been in one of those. It was an indoor Christmas tree farm. Actually looked very similar to this.
Well, we're searching for our Christmas trees. Which one do you like?
Starter note, all of their trunks are way too big.
That's true. So do we need one of these smaller ones?
What
about these guys?
I think we just do the we do the cheating method where we just cut the top off of one of the other trunks. Like one of the other trees. Just like take the top 2 layers of one of the evergreens.
But I think this tree is good. In fact, I'm gonna fight this lady over this tree. Because you can't hide the aroma of flowers, apparently. That's her catchphrase. And I don't think she deserves a Christmas tree like this.
You can hide the aroma of flowers. It's called Axe Body Spray. It'll hide anything.
Turtwig, my mortal enemy, Blaziken. Alright, this is a good test. Blaziken, can you take out a Turtwig with one flame wheel?
Yes.
Great.
One has a 5 level advantage at least.
Well, that does help. That indeed does help. We did it! Stupid Angela, this is our Christmas tree. You're not allowed to take it anymore. It's beside 4 flowers.
Is it that up there?
Is it that person right up there?
But I don't see the flowers.
That's because the flowers are right there.
Oh.
4 flowers. And a lady hiding behind the tree. Of course I'll battle you. Don't kill me. It's too late. Beauty Lindsay, your fate has been sealed.
Feel a little bad for doing this, but I don't. Light this place up!
Yeah, the whole building just sets on fire. We all run out and like the gym collapses. We just look at each other.
You know how in the TV show, right? Ash got the 1 badge by just turning the lights back on. Wasn't that it? Like he turned the power back on with Pikachu? Wasn't that a thing? We got one of the gym badges not by during the battle, but like during the battle they like hit the lights and Pikachu like shocked the lights into working again, so Brock gave him the badge?
No, that was a sprinkler system. Pikachu turned on the sprinkler system, which then made Onix wet, which allowed it to use electric moves on the Onix.
I might be thinking of the parody comic, but what if in this one we just set the trees on fire? It defeats all of her Pokemon in the process. And possibly her.
We just come back to a bunch of burnt corpses. We're just like, oh, shoot.
We just go pry the gym badge out of her dead hands.
You were just like, oh, that's not what we intend. Oh, jeez.
A little bit what we intended.
I think we're good. I think these 3 can take it. And if necessary, we can send in Fishbach for ultimate power. You know. He'll definitely save the day if need be.
You know, getting 1 shot.
So, are you ready? Are you ready for this?
I'm ready.
Alright, let's go. Let's just...
Come on, Gardenia.
Face our fears. Our fears being this very pleasant-looking garden lady.
That is such an old lady name, and I love it.
I think it's very cute.
I mean, I'm not saying it's bad. I'm saying it's a great old lady name. But it's just very much like...
One might say Gale is a very old lady name.
Yeah. I feel like this, like, the height of people naming people Gardenia was, like, ended, like, 1940.
Can you imagine if this channel was Fallen Gardenia? Just everybody had to call me Gardenia all the time? God, that would be a mouthful. Anyway, you kept me waiting. I'm Eterna's gym leader, Gardenia, the grass-type master. When I first saw you, I was convinced you'd find your way to me. My hunch was right on the money. You have a winning aura about you. So anyway, this will be fun. Let's have our battle. This will be fun.
I feel like we only burn the gym down if we lose. That's our plan B.
Plan B and Plan C.
Plan B for burn it all down.
And I have to say, I'm just more nervous about this gym than normal because I watched Small Ant try to, like, beat the, like, get all the Pokemon, right? Mm-hmm. In the first 24 hours. Fun stream. But he gets to Gardenia and he has a Monferno as well.
That did that much damage. We should just Flame Wheel it. Anyway.
I'm just raising my attack.
I know, but I'm saying, like, we already did that much. But please go back to the Monferno.
Yes, but yeah, basically it was just like, oh, he faced this gym and he lost against the Roserade, and it makes me nervous because it wiped his team. And, you know, Small Ant's a very intelligent person, so, like, I don't think, you know, maybe it was stupidity and, like, bad choices, but also it makes me feel like I could be that stupid and make bad choices, and I could also lose to Gardenia with the Monferno. Alright, this heals HP, which I like better than Harden.
Okay.
I like Moonlight a lot, but I never used it, but I like it. Alright, Turtwig. Do you think 2 plus attack is enough?
I think so.
Alright.
We still have at least 3 levels on it, everything, so... Yeah, I'd say we're good.
Well, it's just, it's not Turtwig I'm worried about, it's Roserade.
I know.
So, we're about to face it now.
Wait, what's a Roser?
Roserade.
Yeah, what's a Roser? Because, like, Gatorade is supposed to be aid for the Florida Gators, so, like, what's a Roserade?
It's aid for roses?
Okay.
Anyway, please outspeed. Oh no, it doesn't, but it's just Sunspore, so if we still get through this, we're fine.
Do we have a paralysis heal?
Blaziken, please. Thank
yes!
you, Blaziken. One shot? Oh, thank goodness. Haha! We will not fall victim to you this day, Roserade.
See, we have very little to fear.
Fear is around every corner.
Fear is the run killer.
Fear leads to anger. Anger leads
Fear
to
is
hate.
the little death that leads to grinding.
Oh, look at all those sick level ups. Except for Fishbach. The only one who really needed it.
Well, Malarok's already caught up, too, which is interesting. At least caught up to Fishbach.
We are very good.
And this means your trees survive another day.
I might have said it before, but you're really tough.
Always appreciate to hear it.
Wasn't it hard for you to raise your Pokemon to be so good? No, it only took, like, what, 9 episodes? No, not that long. I guess it's a measure of how much you love your Pokemon, in recognition that I proudly grant you this. Oh god, look at our other badge. Oh, it's so gross and old. Oh, it's disgusting. We're so unclean.
But
with the forest badge, the hidden move cut will be available from your Pokédex.
Unfortunately, with our current setup, we can't polish the badges while recording.
We'll have to polish in between.
Off stream. And we got, what is this?
We got, Grass Knot.
Okay.
Which is actually incredibly useful. I had a Roserade in my first Diamond playthrough, like when it first came out, and freaking Grass Knot can one-shot basically any ground type because they're all stupidly heavy.
Is this how we defeat Garchomp?
It might be. Anyway, welcome. It is nighttime here in Eterna City, so we're gonna heal. We're gonna go check our. We're gonna go see if our tree is ready with the honey, and then I guess we just continue onwards. We got some galactic members to beat the crap out of.
Oh, good.
Because this kid's really sad. They took his Pokemon away. Look how sad he is. So sad.
So sad!
Anyway, yes. We'll do this... Oh, not that. We'll do this the easy way. That's not what I clicked. That's what I meant.
Do we have Fly?
Oh, it's not ready yet.
Oh.
So this lets you know. It's incredibly handy. I wish this was in the original games. So but it lets you know when a tree is ready.
It's been 6 hours, though, so do we just need to...
It's a random chance after 6 hours.
Oh, okay.
So
I thought it was like the longer you waited at a certain point, the better Pokemon you got.
No, it's just random. But we'll go back when we get there.
I don't know. I heard if you wait precisely 7 hours and 13 minutes, you get a Jirachi.
Oh, wow. How...
That sounds exactly like one of the Pokemon rumors I would have heard when I was younger.
Oh, no, don't go into the building.
Why not?
It's scary. Look at all those scary people. What we want to do is we want to come over here, and you go back here, and you cut this tree down.
This is how you get that one.
And this is how, I told you I was going to show you later. This is how you get that little Pokeball that's got Thief.
Okay. And I get why they use Bidoof for all the HMs, right? Because, beavers swim. Beavers chop down trees. I guess you can say they're strong. And I guess you can say they can use, their tail smack to, break rocks. So, they have all the stuff.
They have all the right stuff. Alright, so here's what I'm debating right now. Like I said, we need to really format which Pokemon's going to be on our teams, but we don't have to do it quite yet. But, coming in, there's really 2 battles to worry about here. One, there's a battle against a Kadabra. It's just Kadabras are frightening. So we just have to make sure for that one, I want to send out Taikachu and just bite it to death immediately. Mm-hmm. The second battle is obviously against Jupiter, who is the main boss of this area. So she's got a Zubat, which is absolutely no problem, and then a Skuntank. The Skuntank is Poison Dark, so its only weakness is to ground, and it has Flamethrower.
So it still sounds like Geodude is our best bet for Skuntank.
So I would say that, except Geodude knows no ground moves.
Rollout's ground or rock?
Rock.
Oh.
It would still be... Geodude still has a lot of defense, and I don't think anything... Flamethrower is special, but it's also weak, so I don't think the AI would use it. Mm-hmm. But it is one of those where it would not be, it wouldn't be an easy battle, but it has some merit. And then there's also, in consideration, not something we have to think about right now, but when we battle her, I don't know which of Skuntank's abilities her Skuntank has. It's possible she has Aftermath, which means that if you finish the Pokemon off with a physical move, you then take a large amount of damage as, retribution. So, if it's something like Blaziken or Geodude, who only have physical moves and they're low health, if we physically punch her down, it is possible it might knock us out in the same time. But I don't know if it has that ability. It's one of the two. I know that's a Skuntank ability.
What if we go Taikachu the whole way? And try to just paralyze and spark it down. Because we know Bite's not going to do anything.
We don't have a thunder wave. We don't our other move is charge. Charge doesn't paralyze.
Okay.
But yeah, that's what I'm thinking. We might want to put Geodude on instead of...
I'm thinking... I still don't... Aside from Fly, we just beat the grass gym, and we can't use her in the fighting gym anyway.
Why not?
Verity,
Yeah, why not?
Because she's normal, so if she takes a hit, she also dies.
Yeah, but if she's faster...
If she's faster, she can hit them first.
I'll say we'll switch it for right now, just because I think Geodude will be better in all these fights, and get some levels. But I don't think we're permanently benching Verity. We need coverage.
Yeah, but I don't see where that adds coverage we don't already have. Let's do a double battle.
Double battles.
I say Brock. Oh, okay.
We can have fun with this. Let us use unorthodox combinations. Oh no, they don't accept children as members, but I so desperately wanted to hand all these superpower Pokemon that just beat the second gym to Team Galactic. Oh no.
They only accept with They can only take that which they have stolen. They only accept conquered Pokemon.
Okay, I want to... Psycho Cut is physical.
Ooh.
That's what I thought. So, it's still not as good for us as Confusion. Probably. And then you can use Rock Throw, which is great against Wurmple. I wonder if you become a grunt, you have to, like, you get a list of, like, 6 Pokemon you can choose from.
Well, that's what I'm curious about, because they're not battling with the Pokemon they've stolen, right?
Theoretically, they are.
So did everyone around here only have Wurmples and Zubats? Like, that's what I don't get. Or is that just because those are the weak ones they could steal easily?
It could be a combination of both. If I were to form an evil team, I'd have divisions. I'd have, like, Fire-type division and Water-type division. On any major, like, escapade, they'd have to take, like, one person from every division.
If I was making an evil team, the first thing I would do was take over the daycare. Don't worry about my team stealing Pokemon. Just breed them. High-stat, diverse Pokemon teams.
But then you're not evil.
I mean,
You're just capitalism.
I mean, you can still do evil things, right? You have to be... Your evil mission does not have to involve stealing Pokemon for you to be evil. I mean, teams Aqua and Magma weren't stealing Pokemon.
I mean...
They were just
They were stealing other things. Like orbs. And ship parts. Submarines.
Yes, I just love... What's your team's main focus? Orbs.
Orbs. You know those Orbeez? We're really into those.
Clearly, look at their haircut. They went as bowl cut as possible. Oh, it has the Windows screensaver.
They're working so hard and diligently.
Man, we do give you guys free laptops.
I mean, I could just ignore all these people and move on, but that's no fun.
Do you want to battle?
Yeah, it's just free XP.
Okay.
I mean, they're too incredible for him to understand. They're goals.
You're also interrupting his work.
Yeah, well...
Look at him. His wallpaper's up. He's clearly very busy.
His work is
His
stupid.
lock screen's up.
His work is stupid and I don't believe in it.
I don't yet know what their plot is, actually. So,
yeah.
I don't know how they're doing it, at least.
They won't tell you anything. The only person who's going to tell you anything is Cyrus. We haven't met him yet.
Ouch.
Ha ha! Stupid Wurmple! Stupid Wurmple, look at yourself and laugh at how weak you are. Suck it, Wurmple. I'm sorry to Wurmple enthusiasts everywhere. That was a bit rough.
Well, okay, they're Wurmple enthusiasts. There's nothing to worry about.
You know, they did...
With all of the crap I talk about bug types, and I'm still here and I'm still okay.
they did... On Reddit, they did a poll after the Bring Back National Dex fiasco happened. They were like, what's your favorite Pokemon? You know, we want to prove that everyone's got a favorite. You know, one Pokemon's a favorite of everybody, right?
Yeah.
So, like, someone likes every Pokemon the best. I counter that that's bull, and that anyone who voted for, like, Cascoon, or Metapod, or, like, Vanillux, did so because they knew nobody else was and they wanted to prove a point. I just cannot find it in me to believe. Like, there are Pokemon that people mock on, like Dunsparce and Klefki, that I 100% believe can be someone's favorite. They're doofy enough that you're like, oh, that's great. Like Bidoof. Bidoof is not cool enough to where you're instinctively like, that's someone's favorite Pokemon.
But you want a stuffed Bidoof.
But, like, Bidoof is just awkward and, like, derpy enough that you love it anyway, and you could totally understand someone loving it not for cool factor, but for derp factor.
So the problem is mediocrity.
The problem are Pokemon that are neither derpy enough to really be, like Silcoon here. Silcoon's fine as a Pokemon. I don't hate Silcoon, but why would I pick Silcoon over Beautifly, which is much cooler, Or over Wurmple, which is much more doofier, like, you know, in a cute way, right? Maybe it's round. Okay, why Silcoon versus Cascoon versus something like a Jigglypuff, who's also round, or Chansey, who's egg-shaped? Like, there are many round Pokemon. So just, to me, there are just some Pokemon that I just can't believe are someone's favorite. People can like them. Like, there's an asterisk. I don't believe that everybody hates them. But I just don't believe that they're, like, everybody's favorite. Okay, so this is just a better rock throw. Okay. There's literally no difference other than it gains an extra ability. And it's 100% accuracy, which is fantastic. Because now we can smack down some Zubats. But yeah, just some of these Pokemon just remind me, like Team Galactic, they're just like, hey, let's look at all this stuff, and I'm just like, you can like whatever Pokemon you like, but man, I just can't believe...
They can't all be winners.
They can't all be the number one top Pokemon of somebody.
There's over 800 of them. Some of them are just going to be a little below okay.
Though, to be fair, there are 7 billion people in the world, so statistics would say that I'm wrong.
Well, how many of those people have encountered Pokemon? Because I guarantee it's not 100%.
Yeah, it's not 100%.
But
clearly.
We're working on it.
Yeah, Pokemon Company's working on it. Don't worry, it's gonna be at 100% soon. But, like, yes, statistics and math would say that I am incredibly wrong. But it's just one of those things where, like, your heart argues against science. You know? Like, this just can't be real. Kind of like how people first, when you hear, like, light is constant, like, the speed of light is constant and time is what changes. Like, your first instinct, especially as a kid, is to be like, okay, you're lying. Yes, I'm gonna press the button. God, don't rush me. I'm having
Your thumb was twitching, so I was like, is she just missing it?
I'm having a very interesting discussion with the audience right now about, the difference between just putting yourself out for science and, like, intrinsic beliefs based off of your perception of the universe.
And I'm very aware that you're having this discussion with the audience and not me.
You can chime in at any time.
It's funny that you think that.
But how did you feel when you learned that the speed of light is what's constant? Do you remember your reaction to, like, that information being put in your head?
No, but that's also because I feel like, to an extent, that's not... Like, I agree that logically it makes sense, but I don't really try to consider the practicalities of any of that stuff because it's not practically useful.
This is the cadaver guy, just in case we all die now.
Okay. And in some ways it's not like...
Oh god, he got so thin and gaunt!
I don't know, I feel like it's also... I don't know how you can really test that. So that's where it's one of those things that I agree that it makes sense and it's logical, but also, like, it's such an realm hypothetical, at least to me, that I kind of just like, okay, I don't need to worry about it too much.
See, that's so...
Now, if they start making practical application... No, you know why this is, right? Because when I went on that one, what is it called? The quantum pairing. Spooky action at a distance. I spent, like, an entire day trying to read about that and figure out all the different applications of it. And I learned that not only does quantum science as a field go so much more complex than I'd ever imagined.
Yes.
And could ever possibly learn about in one lifetime.
Probably.
But also that nobody within the field agreed.
Yes.
That the terminology used differed so much to each person that I asked, like, I had a friend who was actually really into this stuff. And I was like, okay, so this person brought up quantum wells. And he was like, wait, which quantum wells do you mean? I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, well, if you're looking at this author, it means this thing. And I abandoned it. Because it would take a lifetime for it to make enough sense that I could have a genuine reaction or opinion on it. So I said, you know what? I will understand the extent to which I am comfortable with it and I can grasp it. And maybe I can learn new information about it later. But for now, I'm good. I'll take the first couple paragraphs on Wikipedia. I'm good.
That sounds so normie. Like I had a very different reaction to it, probably because science has been my thing for a long time. Like it's one of my favorite subjects to just listen to is like various science things. Also, we're gonna talk to Jupiter right now, and she's gonna possibly rock our socks off. I don't know yet.
Well, we'll rock her socks with Geodude.
Yeah, sure. I'm happy for the confidence. Also, the Clefairy and Beneria are just staring at each other like, oh, this is gonna be a bloodbath. One way or the other, something's going wrong. Did you want something? How silly of me to ask. You want to free the Pokemon? Yeah, that's gonna happen.
This is also definitely a difference between a scientist and a humanities.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I always have to clarify that there is actually a fair amount of science within political science and social sciences. Like, the study methods, the quantitative and qualitative, but mostly quantitative data you use, like, all that still is based in solid statistic theory. It's just, I mean, it's a different application in a lot of ways, but also it's still very different than actual sciences.
Yeah.
Or I'll say physical sciences.
But I'll say when I learned about, like, quantum physics and, like, the really odd stuff, it was in high school doing AP physics class, and it's, like, part of it, like, you know, there's two AP physics tests in the end. There's the generic stuff, and then there's the more complex stuff. And so it was obviously on the more complex stuff side. And Skuntank. And it was just, like, it was so fun and creative to me, because it was just like...
Take a bite of what?
Of our rock, obviously.
Is Geodude rock candy? Is that how this works?
Maybe. Oh, Snar special. Ah! This is why...
You didn't use Rollout, did you?
No, I didn't.
Okay,
I used Smackdown. Okay, it's gonna use Snarl.
Do we have anything with good special defense?
Well, it's super effective against Brock, who does. And Brock can't touch it.
Yeah,
so Brock is literally
Blaziken just with our highest HP?
It's scary, but that might be the best course of action.
And if you feel that I pressured you into this fight, I'm sorry. But you were too distracted by the wiles of science.
Science is great. Now we have to deal with its repercussions.
The allure of the arcane. Well, that was a fun 5 seconds. I say Blaziken.
We could do Taigachu and lower attack. Oh, darn it, we don't have Intimidate, we have Rivalry. Frick! Taigachu, god dang it!
I love that if I hadn't pointed that out in the episode, we only would have noticed that now. We do have Leer, though. But wait, this is... It's special attacking, right?
Yes.
So, Leer is normal attack, right? Or is it both?
It's defense.
Oh.
You're totally
Growl
wrong.
is the one that lowers attack.
Yes. Okay. I think we just have to go for Blaziken. I think we just have to just do a lot of damage.
It does not know revenge, right?
No.
Okay. Then I think if we just keep using potions when we need to, I think we can be okay.
Yeah. It's not very effective. It'll lower special attack, but our special attack's not what we use.
Yeah.
So I think Mach Punch and Power Punch have the same damage, and Flame Wheel, none of them are super effective, so I think Power Punch is actually our best bet right now.
Yeah, and I think, I mean, they both get the same status buff from being the same type advantage, or being the same type, so.
No, Poison Gas. This is why Skunk Tank sucks! I mean, I love Skunk Tank. It's one of my favorite Pokemon in this gen, but still, this sucks. Alright, I think next turn we can take it out. Excuse me, I spoke too soon. I forgot about the berry. Flamethrower.
Well, that's good, right?
For us.
Yes. Okay. And the fact that it thinks that's its best option is a good sign for us.
Yeah, one more power up punch and then I'm gonna heal and then we'll knock it out.
Okay, I agree.
Or maybe I'll just Mach Punch. Well, Aftermath is what scares me. Ugh. I don't think it could take us out with Aftermath for 29, but I just don't know. Gosh, and I can only get it up 20 points. Because I don't... Oh, I do have a super potion. Frick, I'm using this. I thought we only had potions. I was like, shoot, this might take enough damage. But no, okay, we found a super potion somewhere. Screw it, we're using it. Okay.
Alright, now we take it out.
Now we take it out. Oh, that was a crit? Okay, we're great.
The only thing it hasn't used is the slash, so...
Alright, Blaziken. Good for you. Let Mach Punch it. It was super Mach Punch. Super hard. See, oh yeah, it does have Aftermath. Oh!
It was only 20, so...
We would have died!
If we started at that low point, we would have died, but... Even if we had just used one of the potions, we would have been fine.
No, because then poison kicks in. Like, we would have healed, she would have gotten an attack off, poison would have kicked in.
And then we would have gone down to like
and
15.
We would have been low again.
Okay.
That's why I was like, if we have just a potion, it might not be worth it. Oh, thank God for super potions that you find randomly on the side of the street. Oh, we did it. And Geodude did it, too.
Good experience.
Except for Fishbach, who still hasn't evolved.
But hey, he
Losing to some child being careless cost me too much. And all the while they were talking about quantum mechanics. Like, really? How much more distracted could they have been? Anyway, physics is magic. It's literal magic. And we will see you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye! Hi there. It's the end of the video, my friend. Hit the bell if it was okay. I'm sure I'll make good content someday. I'll play some games or do some drawing, Pokemon and fights with darling, video essays and reviews. I couldn't do it without you, so thanks, like and subscribe.